You cannot deny the role of a female prophet. The Bible includes many instances of female prophets. First one we see, Miriam. Moses' sister is called a prophetess. She led women of Israel in worship following the crossing of the Red Sea. And you have Deborah in Judges. She was a prophetess and a judge. She was basically like a general. I mean, she led the army. Huldah, she was a prophetess who authenticated the book of the law found during King Josiah's reign and delivered a message of judgment and mercy. So that means God was on her in an authoritative role. Even Isaiah's wife is mentioned. It refers to Isaiah's wife as the prophetess. When Jesus was being born and they brought him into the temple, there is a prophetess named Anna. How about this? In the new covenant, you have Philip's daughters. Philip the evangelist. Philip had 4 daughters who prophesied. 4 unmarried daughters who prophesied. They were known for their prophetic gifting and known that they didn't have husbands. So probably because they were weird prophetic women. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. When the Spirit was poured out, your sons and daughters will prophesy. In those days, I will pour out my Spirit even on my servants, men and women alike. He made a point there to say that. And this was a prophecy from Joel that he's reading. And they will prophesy. But what is prophecy? They would say, many of those denominations that are not for the gifts of the Spirit flowing today, they say prophecy is basically like just preaching, declaring the word. It's not anything to do with futuristic things, which is truly what a prophecy would be. It's more than just preaching the word of God, because those two things are differentiated. But if it is that, and in your denomination, if you're watching, or if you're in that sect that thinks prophecy is just preaching, then by your definition, Philip had 4 people that were females, his daughters, that preached. If you want to dumb prophecy down to just preaching the word, then by this definition, in the last days, and if you should believe, if you believe Christ is coming back, no matter what denomination or group you're in, you should know we are in those last seconds, minutes, hours, whatever you want to call it, and his Spirit's being poured out on everybody. I will pour out my Spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. It hasn't changed.